Depression in my drugs, pour it in my cup. Sitting in my darkness with my goals, we pouring up. I don't really give a fuck, I don't really ever say. You tell me that I suck, I tell you get up out my face. Depression in my drugs, pour it in my cup. Sitting in my darkness with my goals, we pouring up. I don't really give a fuck, I don't really ever say. You tell me that I suck, I tell you get up out my face. You got tears in your eyes, looking like a fool. Crying on my phone, saying life is always cruel. But you really should've known that he treat you like a tool. But you always like the pain, being sit on like a stool. Go be on your own, I don't wanna be your friend. Tell me that you love me, I don't wanna play pretend. Go be on your own, I don't wanna be your friend. Tell me that you love me, I don't wanna play pretend. Depression in my drugs, pour it in my cup. Sitting in my darkness with my goals, we pouring up. I don't really give a fuck, I don't really ever say. You tell me that I suck, I tell you get up out my face. Got tears in your eyes, looking like a fool. Crying on my phone, saying life is always cool. But you really should've known that he treat you like a tool. But you always like the pain, being sit on like a stool.
Just want y'all to know.
Is that East Blue?
Naya Giri.
Yes.
Just want y'all to know. Kubo said what he said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said what he said when he said it.
When he said it.
Damn, you got the title. I love these titles. I'm not gonna lie. Now she can't write. Kubo is right about it. Yeah, no, these titles are the best. They might be the best things about.
It's so funny because like half the time when this stuff happens, it's not even like about that. Like we might mention it in passing, but it's not like we're gonna sit here and talk about this.
Oh, not at all. Yeah, we don't even. It'd be for like a 5-10 minute thing.
I just be doing dumbass shit. What's up, Sykes? How you doing, bro?
Talk to the wrong crowd. I think this is the actual stream topic.
Yeah. I mean, if you just look at the picture, it has nothing to do with any of that. It's a picture of my guy Jiang from Legend of Deification and Ada Wong and the fucking Assassin's Creed symbol. Like, clearly we're not about to talk about any of that. I mean, we could touch on it, but
I mean, I touched on it a lot this morning, and you know,
he said
because I wasn't gonna touch on it.
He did his part already.
I mean, I kind of did. I wasn't gonna touch it because I woke up at like 9 a.m. and they were talking about this. I was like, man, I'm not gonna touch on this. And then I got a whole bunch of shit about it. And I was like, well, fuck. Now I gotta talk about it.
I mean, I really don't care. It was slight misrelation, and niggas didn't even read the room. Like, y'all don't know how it was really going down face to face. Like, what the relationship was. Nigga just said he wasn't interested. He said they fit the story. Cool. They just don't appeal to him. What the fuck wrong with that?
Everything, because
what the fuck?
Jujutsu Kaisen is the GOAT. So how?
So you're saying you don't like strong women?
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm trying to get folded. Kubo said he want him in the kitchen, and to each his own. I don't tell him how to run his life. He want his women in the kitchen. I want my women to listen to me like I'm a dumbbell. We move.
Christ. I don't know, man. I thought it was funny. I like we could talk about it just a little bit. Then we'll move on. Just because it did. By the way, you were telling me a lot of stuff. I didn't retain any of the stuff you told me, East, about like what Gege was talking about like something about a painting and.
Oh, this
like,
just
spoiled. Like confirming stuff and explaining stuff. Like, yeah, I didn't retain none of that. But like, if you want to just touch on that in a second, you can. But yeah, I mean, listen, I think I read the entire interview. I could be wrong. The quote, the tweet that I quoted, as far as I know, was like what was going on. So I just kind of was like, he did. I mean, I could understand you like not liking this if you're a huge Jujutsu Kaisen fan, especially if you don't like Bleach. But I was like, he didn't really say anything like wrong. Like you asked him a question and he answered it. Cause I don't know where you guys stand with this kind of stuff. And in the chat, you can tell me too. But like, it's okay. Like you know how like Simi doesn't like Nintendo, right? But the thing about Simi is he will comment on it when it's appropriate. He'll see something stupid and say, I can't stand these niggas. Someone will ask him something and he'll tell you. He don't go looking, sniping Nintendo fan. Anyone who likes Nintendo is gonna get got from me. Like, he's not annoying. If it comes up, it comes up. It's one thing if Kubo was like loud and obnoxious about this, but using an interview, you ask him a question and he answers it honestly, and you're mad at him. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I mean, the author right next to him too. That's
Exactly,
like if Simi
right.
was,
They
that's like
went
if
back
Simi
and
was talking to
forth.
Sakuragi or something, dude. Like, dude, nigga, right in front of him. He told him to his face.
He didn't lie neither.
That's the thing. That's the crazy part. Is like I was reading it. I was like, here's the thing. His characters are not interesting, but damn, are they good to look at? You know what I'm saying? I'm not even like I know people really like Nobara and stuff. I don't think any of the Jujutsu Kaisen female cast is anything crazy. They're not bad. I don't think they're bad, but they're not blowing me away by any stretch of the imagination. However, if you're asking me what characters I'd rather look at, yeah, I'd rather look at Orihime any day than any of the characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. But hey, I don't want them to get me again. They're already packing me for that other thing. Let me stop.
That nigga did not lie. All he said was, that nigga said, what he said? Shit. He said,
I can find it.
you know what he said. I'm playing. He said, all he said was, you know, freaking, if you're writing a story, you have characters in it, your preference is going to come out in them characters. Maybe not all of them, but they're going to come out. And freaking his preferences don't align with what the fuck thing drawing. And freaking that's said a whole discourse for like 12 hours. I'm like, y'all got it, man. He didn't even lie.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
Because like, okay, yeah, he's like he actually liked his comments on anime as well. That was good. But yeah, he's like, you know, shit, I can't even find it now. I just lost it. I just had it. He's like, you know what I like? I like the part where he's like, if Todo asked you what type of woman was what would you say? And he's like, I don't know, bro. Dude, I don't know, man. To me, it seemed more like friendly banter back and forth within an interview, more so than it's like, I am criticizing you for the way you do your females. Like, it didn't come across like that to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas, like, that's my thing. That's one reason I don't even like texting, because you can't read sarcasm or undertones, or if I'm mocking or something like that. Niggas swear that he was like, them girls trash and shit. So I'm like, no, he was like, I hate to say this around Arthur, but they just don't appeal to me. But they fit the mold of the story they're in.
Yeah, I don't even.
He literally just complimented the character, said he fit the story they're in. They just don't appeal to him. Like, come on, nigga.
Kubo actually finishes the sketch. Oh man, here we go.
Oh shit.
Nah, man, Maki's in it. I don't know. I'm not a Maki fan. I'm not sure what you guys are seeing about Maki. Maki seems extremely run in the middle to me. But hey, as long as you guys like her, that's all that really matters. I like
the only appeal I saw is that, you know, is that she's supposed to be a woman that, quote unquote, you know, how do I say this? Taking her own destiny into her own hands, I guess. She didn't do what the clan wanted her to do. But even then, wow. But even then, it's like, that's not the first time I see that. So. Yeah, I'm just like, I mean, nothing none of these women characters have done for me have stood out yet. It's a good start, but
he kind of been out.
Sykes. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just funny because like, I you understand? I actually really be doing my best sometimes. I'm like, you know what? What if this person is like 12 to like 16? You're a child to me. So first of all, I'm gonna just deal with it properly because you're a fucking baby. Two. It's like, okay, maybe this is really new to them. Maybe they haven't seen enough things, and this is genuinely a new concept. Because like a character like Maki to me is pretty run in the mill. Not that I dislike her. It's just, I don't know. Those characters didn't do anything for me. Like Nanami is the character in that series that just stood out to me. I agree when Kubo's like basically said, I really started getting a grasp for the series with his introduction. And I'm like, I think I agree with that. I think his introduction put a lot of things into perspective. It was interesting.
Yeah, and we about to see Hikari put a lot of things in perspective because he a nigga. He is a certified nigga. They said.
What did they say? He beat up a conservative?
I thought, yeah.
I respect it.
He was like, what happened to Hikari? Why did he get expelled? He was like, on the night parade with all the curses with Ghetto and them, it said he was in another city and he beat up a conservative. I was like, ain't you supposed to be fighting cursed spirits? What the fuck this got to do with anything?
Mhm.
And he already got dressed. I said, he a nigga. Okay. Let's see how he rolled it.
Yeah, I feel it. I don't know. It's just funny, but at the end of the day, Pat, you know me. I just put these titles there just for fun. I don't even. This is not even the main topic of the video, really. It's just like putting these dumbass names here. But it is what it is. Who hopped in? I can't see my Discord. I'm lying down. But yeah, it was funny. Gege say he gambling in the fan book. Oh shit. JK is mid. That is all. Oh, spicy. I'm starting to see more Jujutsu Kaisen detractors. I think they're tired. I think they're tired of all the BS. When I say BS, I just mean. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. I just mean like I guess I don't know if it's the fan base is pissing them off, so now they're just fighting back. But I'm seeing a lot more detractors nowadays. It is what it is, though. But Simi, see your favorite character there on the right?
Huh? Who?
Hey man.
Don't play games with me.
Now I want to talk about this a bit on stream because I don't know how many of you guys. And I mean, y'all will be playing nothing, but how many of y'all in the chat like play Resident Evil games? I can't even call them out. I mean, no, I'm taking my badge now off the desk, and ain't no one saying shit to me. But you know, at one point you could have told me I wasn't a Resident Evil guy. I've played some, but that was about it. Pure life.
So me and Simi, we played 5 together, right? You know what I'm saying? So it was after school. It was me, Simi, and Eric. I went to the gas station. I got my allowance for the week. You know what I'm saying? Got the
allowance from the gas station. Who's giving you money at the gas station? Who works there?
Simi, you remember how you made me watch R Truth yesterday?
Yes.
This is it, bro. It's the same thing. Yeah.
Detractors. I just mean that I feel like when I first saw the real big influx of like Jujutsu Kaisen fans, to me it came across as, thank you for the follow, across as I don't know, I just heard it. I heard the sound. Came across to me as like everybody was just very high on the series, but I feel like with more of I don't know if it's I could tell sometimes when a fan base gets a little too loud, people just start fighting back, whether or not they believe it or not. I just feel like people are now start to actually criticize the series with characters and fights and artwork and things of that ilk. Now that it's getting so much steam, I would say, because I would say Yaiba for a while was like that, and then after it really started to really take off, then people started to speak kind of badly about it.
That's what I be seeing. I be like, see, this is what happens when you get all that fame and that fortune. I'm like, everybody gassing up, y'all having fun. Then they start getting the anime, and the sales start going crazy. It ain't that good now.
Soon as it beat out One Piece, niggas turned on that shit. I swear to God.
It's not about the sales, to be honest. It's like every time you turn on your TL and every time you start scrolling,
what's going on, man?
You start seeing it.
That's good, bro.
And then niggas be like, all right, bro, so this shit on my TL every day of every second, it can't be that good. And then
what happens when you start slurping the series since just 15 chapters in.
Yeah, but yeah, it's made to have a PhD in manga. Oh shoot.
My bad. The house over here get a little crazy.
I feel bad for you. It's probably more fun over there. You might want to go back. I ain't doing shit over here. I'm just lying down talking about nothing.
But yeah, no, it is a perfect storm right now. Like the manga sales are hitting, the anime's good, everyone loving it, so it's like the perfect storm of praise and slander at the same time.
Which is crazy because you know what I just like. I don't know if I actually didn't fact check this, which actually is a good segue to something I want to talk about in a second. But I think I saw that in jumps in the big three's like best year of selling, it still loses to Yaiba. And when I say the big three, I mean like Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. With their
combined, they still lose. Yeah, it's crazy
to me. That's wild.
It could be not as bad because it's using like Oricon, which that shit hasn't started tracking stuff since like '08. So who knows if he used like 2006 numbers, for example, if that holds true. But it's still crazy regardless. Yeah.
Yeba so last year dropped Yeba Chapter 1 back in 2016. I respect it.
It's okay. Go stick on the bed.
Hey, I'll say I watched that movie because it was actually showing in my area. Movie raw.
This man sacrificed the health of the people to watch Yaiba.
I guess it out about a knife from some Yaiba. What's wrong with it?
Were you masked up, bro? I'm joking. Kimetsu isn't even a good MC, much less his sister Yaiba. Bro. Y'all killed me sometimes, man. He did nothing wrong. Pat, you can hop in if you're not doing nothing, by the way. But yeah, what I wanted to say was with that was like, because I didn't fact check it, but it's interesting if that's true. Like, I know Yaiba had a lot of back sales in terms of they like usually you just sell the newer volumes, but because Yaiba was so popular, people started buying it from the first volume, so that kind of added it. I don't know. I think I see something like that a couple years ago. But people don't research nothing these days. Or like, or they don't know, because I want to talk about this because actually, like, because Recon and a couple of people actually DM me like, "Hey, yo, don't worry about what they saying to you." I'm like, "Damn, they packing me." I was not worried about that. I wasn't thinking about that. I was dead ass.
Yeah,
I was just playing. I was just playing video games. Like, I'm playing Resident Evil 6 right now. Right? I'm just playing video games. I'm chilling, right? So I don't. But also, I'm the type of person. I'll tweet something. No, people will malfunction, and I mute the conversation so I don't get any notifications. But I saw a couple, but it just goes to the thing where it's like that doesn't bother me for two reasons. That's not real to me. These are people just kind of quote tweeting something or whatever. They don't know me. They don't actually follow the content. They saw kind of a clip out of context. They didn't actually watch the whole video, so it's like hard for me to be mad at that because it's like they didn't even care to get all the information before commenting. So why would I care to care about what they care about? So I'm in that space. So it doesn't bother me. But it just like it harpers back to the point where it's like I think when I rewatched my video this morning, I think it may have come off a little condescending. Where I'm like, if you just read manga, you can't speak about anything in relation to writing stories. That's not necessarily what I meant, but it's just very weird for you to try to speak overall on writing on any scale when it's like the only type of narrative you consume is manga, especially if it's like battle shonen. You know what I'm saying?
Going in mind.
Nah,
you specified too. That's the thing. You specified. That's the thing. You actually specified. So I don't. That nigga's like just wrong. Honestly, I don't know.
Well, what made it even better is if you showed the tweet that sparked the video, which was what, like 2 months ago, some shit maybe. And then people would be like, "Okay, I get why he's talking about this."
So, I just mentioned that in that. That's why I said I brought it back up. I went to find it. I was like, the quotes on this video is what he's referred to.
Yeah. And it was sorry to me. I'm gonna let you in a second because the way I look at it is this, right? Simi does not have to be like a writer or something or whatever the case to speak on, like just to speak on stuff. Like everyone's entitled to their opinion or anything. I'm not trying to take away your right to speak about stuff. It's just like I'm usually pretty wary and hesitant depending on the topic. If we're talking about scientific theories, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm not an expert on this, right? I'm gonna take your word for it for the most part. That doesn't mean I'm useless. I don't know stuff. I haven't tried anything out of it, but I'm gonna keep my opinions kind of, more closer to the chest because I'm like I'm not gonna just start blabbing about this scientific theory that I don't really know about, this philosophical thought experiment, whatever the case is, whatever we're talking about. Like if I'm a mathematician and you're not, and I'm telling you the math, don't just come tell me no. But then again, this is a society we live in where we're refuting science. We're telling people not to count votes. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. I'm in a weird space, but I didn't want to say just you literally can't talk about it. But it's just like, no, please be self-aware. Don't start talking about writing and movies and all kind of stuff. And I'm like, because I actually had this conversation with somebody in the stream the other day after the fact, and he was going in about this stuff. And I was like, what else? Like, I out of curiosity, what else do you read? And all he did was list manga. And I'm like, this fucking guy. Where do you guys get the nerve? You guys insult my education all the time. Because I'm like, bro, I'm in here reading books from the 1600s, from Europe. back to France, all over manga, anime, comics, webtoons, everything. Like my palette is so diverse, and I actually did this in school, where I'm like, and I excelled at this in school. This is the only like academic thing I was really good at. I was like terrible at math and stuff, but like philosophy, writer's craft, English, media studies, film, I was good at all that stuff. So it's like I feel qualified. But anyways, sorry, Timmy, what were you gonna say? I didn't mean to.
No, I was gonna say like I think I got a freaking blue truth that I'm gonna stick to with this whole thing. Of course, it has something to do with freaking niggas just being annoying quote tweet merchants as usual, but I'm noticing a pattern. I think when when you have a point about something, especially when it goes into the realm of entertainment, but you're speaking generally, niggas who it applies to, either to themselves or the shit that they like, will get super fucking passive aggressive about it. Oh, he not really saying nothing. Oh, water is wet. He saying water is wet. Type B.
Yeah, that's facts.
The sky is blue.
That's facts.
But is it what?
Yeah, they well, to me that's what it looked like to me, that folk who the point that applies to them, or I should say the point that's being made is applying to them, and they take offense to that. So that's why they freaking lashing out. And
I agree with that to some degree. Yeah, that's true.
it's just like y'all gotta grow up, man. Y'all seriously gotta grow up.
Listen, well, I'll say what I had. Like in that video, you're perfectly in the right, because if you just reading one type, but there's plenty of types of mediums. Writing is like there are certain rules to how you write. Okay, something's trash, something's trash. Like or something's good, it's good. It may just not appeal to your taste, but there are ways you fall. There's a way to write, like structure, narrative, story, character beats, like plot points that need to be touched upon. There things that need to be done. And if you only read one type of medium, how can you really speak on anything else other than that? Like, you live in a small ass container when there's a vast ass world right there. So how am I supposed to take you serious when all you do is read the fucking Japanese book?
But this also harkens into like the next point real quick. Let me just read the chat real quick. I've been neglecting them for a while. Hold on. He did nothing.
They dropped an essays in there too.
I don't know. I don't know. Again, it's not necessarily that I felt that was wrong, because this is something that I feel very qualified on. Because think about it, like how many things do I really speak about like that on the channel, like, you know? Because like I'm not gonna maybe speak about game design like that. I don't know shit about game design. I can't code. I'll stick to what I stick to. I mean, that one guy who told me to go become a Pokemon designer so I could fix the issues and become a part of the solution and not be part of the problem. He was big. But
you're part of the problem, nigga.
But like today, right? I'm on my lunch break. I'm eating, munch, shoot, yummy. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on with this Gege shit? What did Kubo say? And instead of malfunctioning, you know what I did before I even uttered the word? I found the interview and read it in its entirety, and then I commented. I didn't read an excerpt and fucking get mad. I said, hold on, I don't have enough information here to make a concrete opinion. Allow me to get that information. What the fuck is wrong with somebody on this app?
You sound like an idiot to me, bro. You should have just quote tweeted that and not even read it. What the fuck, nigga? You should have just fucking wrote some shit out. Tell him.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of reading.
Reading? Shit.
Nigga talking about, I'm gonna inform myself and understand what's going on. Fuck that, nigga. I got shit to say.
we got smoke.
I got agenda. I got agenda to run. What's wrong with this guy? He want me to know what the fuck going on. I haven't even read. I haven't even read neither one of those two.
They didn't even read Bleach.
I'm not even read none of these two manga. I don't want to comment on this.
Let the hot takes fly. Maybe next time. Yeah. But yeah, like I don't know. That was kind of my 2 cents on that. Again, for anyone who like sent me a DM, I promise you I didn't see any of it. It's fine. I seen the one comment when someone told me I'm a One Piece fan, so I can't talk about nothing. But that's okay.
Facts.
But didn't you state obviously on multiple times Nishio is your favorite writer?
Yeah.
But no, but okay, but my fault. I don't see that. I actually watch your content. My fault. That's just niggas speaking.
Yeah, people be fake watching, bro, and fake supporting. That was the weirdest thing from them. Like, why you don't have. I'm not even asking to. You don't have to say nothing. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Why fake lie to me?
Nah,
that's weird.
Nah, nigga, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and I'm gonna lie.
I'm a cat. I'm a cat.
This agenda getting pushed.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. It's super weird too, because like information is at our fingertips in the moment. Like sometimes you can say something, and before I even comment, I'm not even entirely sure. Let me just look it up real quick. Like, okay, no, check a couple sources, and I go. Like, I don't get why some people don't. You know, even now, Twitter. Sometimes if I want to retweet something, it'll have a thing where it's like, do you want to open the article first? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, they gotta inform niggas. Man. That's so sad.
Especially when they're talking about.
Now they weren't mad at my comments like that. It was one comment. I think the tweet that raison d'être tweet. I don't remember his ad. I don't fuck with y'all, something like that, or I don't know y'all. What's his ad? He posted the clip of me on Twitter. They packing me in the quote tweets.
Yeah, Audie, if y'all don't shut the fuck up, that's his ad.
Yeah.
Annoying because niggas get mad when you literally try to fucking educate them. On top of that, so not only do they refuse to do research, but when you try to tell them, nah, that's not right, they get mad at you. So it's just like, you know what, whatever. Y'all do that.
So when niggas get they thing attacked and they feel threatened, they go attack what you like that has nothing to do with the situation at all, because they can't defend what they got attacked on because they don't want to face the truth. That's crazy.
That would have worked with me when I was like 13.
Yeah, bro, like, listen, we've been here for a minute, man. Been there, done that.
You see, it worked on you when you were 13, and they 13 too, so they think it's gonna work on you.
All the Gege girls, in case Kubo watching, Yuki and Mei. I don't care about anyone else.
Hey, Mei, out.
Yes, sir. Hey, but no. Only I get to say this. Only me. Only I believed. Advanced Hartman Hockey Brain Sludge. Yeah, I seen that one too. But I thought Whitebeard usually has good. Edward Newgate has good comments, but I don't know. It's just hard. I don't know how to word this because I feel like there's a certain type of mindset that a lot of manga and anime fans have, and the way they speak, analyze, and look at stuff, they all come at it the same way. So sometimes when people are speaking to me about ass pulls and stuff, I fundamentally disconnect with you because I just do not see stories in the same way that you look at them. I look at them far more differently than most people that I know. So it's kind of hard for me. But yeah, gobsmacked, stupefied, in the mud. It's mainly quote. Yeah, the quotes. Yeah, they got repressed rage from teachers who hold them back in school. You can have an opinion like you like Opie, and they're right. And I should never have fun with it either. But end of the day, I will say what I have to say and go. Dirty casual.
You know, and the conversation gets more heated because you're talking about female characters, and you know how people become different when it becomes that, you know.
You see. Listen, I don't.
Signals and stuff, I guess.
Listen, no, I ain't even gonna say it because it ain't in my realm to say. I don't have enough, cachet to say it. But I can say it. If they was reading what, they wouldn't be a big issue.
There it is. And
you know what? You know what?
It could be Monstress. It could be Monogatari.
There you go.
Doesn't matter what it is.
There you go. Monstress, East to West, Saga. Come on now. Keep going.
Go right back to the topic of y'all read one thing and then literally try to comment on the entirety. Like, listen, that goes with freaking that argument. Literally applies to life. You can't look at one aspect. Nigga never left his fucking neighborhood his whole life, and you trying to have an opinion on a fucking country that's across a goddamn planet. It don't work like that, man. It really don't. You only read fucking Japanese comics for children, and you trying to fucking comment on what the rest of the fucking world doing? No, it just does not work like that. And niggas will be offended by that, then let them be offended. It don't work like that.
It doesn't.
Pick up a book. Jesus Christ, man. Damn.
No. If you don't got a picture, I'm not reading it, nigga. Come on, man.
You're not reading. You're not reading The Pinnacle. You're not reading Fire and Ice. Stop playing.
Fire and Ice.
I joined the call like 3 minutes ago just to listen. You guys are asking for a little bit too much for these niggas. Just a little bit too much. You're expecting them to read. You're expecting them to have reading comprehension.
Yeah.
You're expecting them to take the time to think about what's being said. That's a bit too much.
God, speaking of that reading comprehension, oh my God, that's son. How you only read one thing and you don't even understand what you're reading then either? Nigga reading a picture book, he don't know what's going on. Nigga, there's drawings in it. Look at the drawing. Oh my God.
Tell me via text. It's crazy because I thought that video probably would have gotten more people mad. I thought this video wouldn't have upset anybody, but because actually Dave asked this. I didn't really answer him properly, but I'll answer him here. I'll say it here because he asked me if a Deus Ex Machina can ever kind of be a good thing. And here's what I'll say about that. No. But it's here's how I see it though, right? If I'm writing a story and I really put myself in a bad hole and I use one to get myself out of it and put myself back on track and I don't do it again, I think it was good for the series in the sense that after you kind of learned your lesson, you didn't fuck this up. You stayed on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of like, let's say, I'm a role player and I'm like 0 for 30. But in the elimination game, I hit the game winner now. I somewhat made up for what I did, but the fact of the matter is I played trash in those games. You know what I'm saying? You still put yourself in a hole where you had to use that to get yourself out of it. So
what's certain mangakas is their first manga, right?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. It's like their first manga. It's like their first manga. So like they're basically amateurs coming into the game. So I'm not like that harsh on it. Like I get like it's your first work. It's like pretty big. You're getting like hyped up and like you put yourself in a hole. You maybe use like one plot chart. I think it's
first word.
No, some of these things like don't like this is their first work and they get hyped up. Then like they put themselves in a hole. Like I get it. Like you get put in like in pocket contrivance, right? You gotta use it, but like it's always gonna be a bad thing. But if it's like one thing, I can forgive it. But if it's like in the like the ending in the story, like you use like some pretty big shit, like in like Naruto, like I can't do.
Who?
Depends on where the story is too. Yeah, I don't know.
That's like saying, "Oops, I killed this guy, but I'm not gonna do it again." So good for me. It's a little extreme, but the point is in there, and I take and is well taken. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Again, like I know the internet, so I don't know. I can't stress about too many of these things. But at the end of the day, I'll say what I have to say and keep it pushing though, cause that discourse that day was awful. The discourse today was awful. My TL been awful for a couple of days. Ever since Pokemon on Friday, I've not been online that much. I'm like, bro.
Nintendo ruined it.
Yeah,
as they always do.
I didn't even watch any of that stuff. But I'm like, please get me out of here. But yeah, Gege's fine. Jujutsu Kaisen will be fine, and Kubo out here, he's coming back or whatever. And the girl burned the witch. She burned the witch. If they don't look like them women, I'm asleep.
I ain't like Jujutsu Kaisen fans since the day the niggas was on the timeline harassing Jermaine's box
fair
about
enough. Yeah,
not translating this shit. I'm like, bro, who do you think you niggas are? Like these niggas are doing this shit for free. And they take time out their day to do this shit. And y'all harassing them like, oh, why don't you translate? Nigga, if you want to read that shit so badly, how about you learn some Japanese? Or how about you
translate faster?
Like, damn.
If I was that nigga, I would like.
Nah, fuck what y'all talking about, nigga. Print my manga now.
I would have told all them niggas to go fuck themselves because that shit was out of hand.
And also, real quick, back to the interview for a second, because Kubo made actually you made a factual interview, but he made a really good point about kind of the person's political views and what they like and things coming out inside the characters to some degree, even if it's subconscious, you're not really noticing that. Whereas with Kubo, you could I'm not gonna like this is a very big oversimplification, but you can kind of just say like, what he does is just like it's style over substance in a lot of ways. Where you could kind of maybe reverse that for Gege, though I would argue that his characters are solid. There's some standout ones, but none of them are like doing anything super duper crazy. But when he said that like how you think and stuff bleed into that stuff, that's why I always kind of like say people you need to read like you like manga that's fine, but try to diversify your palette a little bit. But also like I like to read things from different parts of the world because I can see how kind of their thinking and tradition and society and whatnot are being implemented into their story. It's hard to hide that, even if you're trying to think I'm not going to be political. Like nothing is really not political if we're being honest. Like the joke I always make when people are like keep your politics out of my comics, and I go like you're reading X-Men. The fuck are we talking about? Like what are we talking about? It is just truly strange to me because that's when I started really saying okay because around that time, it's probably when I started really thinking, you know what, comics and manga, webtoons, anime, as long as animated, it's really all the same shit. But depending on where it comes from, the style is different, the flair is different, the traditions is different, the things you can and can't do are different. You know how like we're more okay with like violence in North America, and they're more okay with like sex and stuff, and maybe like in like Europe and things like that. Like it just depends on where you come from, and you're gonna see those things. Because I always was shocked the day I learned that like four. Well, actually, we know this because Mister. Mister is like number 4 because she means death or whatever. Blah blah
Yeah.
yada yada yada. Unlucky number.
Mhm.
Like our 13, which is why on TV they don't let you depict anybody with like 4 digits. So Piccolo has 5 fingers in the anime, but in the manga he has 4.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually have 5 fingers.
Yeah.
Like things like that
Yeah.
you would never know unless you really look out. So if you look at the picture I have here, Legend of Deification, I'm learning so much more about Chinese culture and mythology and stuff and their society by watching a lot more of their things. I'm not saying now that I've watched a bunch of cartoons from this country, I understand the country. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you can see little things here and there though.
It's absolutely fucking pathetic that you literally have to give that disclaimer in there as well at the end of that point. Oh man, dark times we live in it. But yeah, it's just
It
like
won't get me.
it's like there's so much good to be had if you fucking broaden your horizons. I don't know why niggas just refuse to do that. I mean, like if you prefer one thing or one style or one country's writing is your favorite, that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you don't want to do other shit? This is the only thing you want to look at?
I moved from shonen to seinen, so I know what real writing is. I know what real writing is. Okay.
I've also read a Josei manga once. Therefore, I'm qualified. Me, I read One Piece, so I'm disqualified. But if I was qualified,
hey, niggas is broadening horizons. They reading webtoons now.
Now they know all about
Korean MC. What shit?
Niggas read Tower of God, called it the best webtoon, and called it a day, bro.
All you need.
is it direct tomorrow? Oh no, this is just a mythos shit, pirate shit. That's early. I don't care.
Yeah, but on that note, you know what I'm saying? I might go read some more seinen before I go to sleep. I got work.
Before you head out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, speak on that nigga Toya.
Listen, man, that nigga got the W. I don't care what nobody trying to say to me. Brung society down. They in the mud. All that nigga did was speak, and they listen. That's all I got to say, man.
Man just put out some propaganda. He put out a viral tweet.
Oh,
People were
God.
like, Endeavor mid? That's crazy.
Endeavor and Hawks canceled. That shit had me dying. We were just talking about that with somebody else. I'm like, bro, he really got the fucking W. We're like, no matter what you gonna do if you kill him. No matter, nigga. His words already sunk in. The streets are in the mud, boy.
No, that shit was really good. I like the chapter I like the fact that they didn't try to just put all the blame on Endeavor. Like, nah, you failed me too. A lot of y'all failed me. Yo, can't you complain to our sister about this shit, man? I'm asleep. And I'm like, dang, listen to him.
We were having to talk about that because like people like kind of mixed on not so, but I'm like, bro, okay, shut the fuck up, nigga. It's like 5 other people in the room that was in the same household going through the same shit in different varying like cases, and he over here got to be the only dramatic nigga, but only because of Toya. We're only helping you because of Toya. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Damn, you act like everybody in the room don't know what the fuck was happening. God, leave. Shut up. You annoying.
And then Hawks had to come and be like, "You lucky."
Yeah, like, oh God, I'm like, bro, oh my God, and this nigga don't shut up. Everybody here, Ray, the fucking person that got beat on the most for no reason, sucking her shit up and like, all right, let's move. We all know we're here for it. You the only nigga in the room that got to keep repeating yourself. Come on, man, shut the fuck up. Damn. Cry baby ass. Damn. Annoying ass nigga.
No, that stuff was good. We'll see what's gonna happen because I don't know that community. But again, there's certain things that happen that people complain about, and where it's like I would harp on this, but I just think it's a bigger issue. Where it's like communities in general and fandom just stink across the board. I don't particularly have any fan base that I like that. Some are just not as problematic as the others, so I don't know.
Man, fuck My Hero, man. Those niggas annoying as fuck. They can all eat a dick. All the niggas. First, they don't ran the goddamn translator on Twitter because they don't know how to shut the fuck up and leave people alone. Nigga can't do his job piece. Then they gonna run some other niggas off Twitter the other week. I'm like, oh my god. Niggas got upset about Bakugo being tied up in fucking and Froppy's tongue talking about some you don't understand what it's like to see the person you care. If you don't shut niggas a fucking gag, shut the fuck up.
Huh?
I will say this.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know too much about the Haikyuu fandom, but I know there was a point where people were. It was like Haikyuu fans versus Fujoshi fans. That's all I got. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
No, I saw this one thread like Haikyuu characters as dildos. I checked out, bro.
What the?
What?
Hey, bro.
Hello.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
He said hello.
On that note, yeah, I'm done.
Just be doing shit. But yo, shout out to Endeavor, man. He's a great character.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I'm glad he on screen because whenever he on this nigga for too long, then niggas start like acting stupid and they get annoying. Whenever this nigga on the screen for too long, then niggas want to start making up.
Uzi saying he's dressing as Accelerator? Oh my god. Sorry. See the tweet.
But we'll see.
Yeah, that shit was good.
All right, y'all.
All right, take care, brother.
Yeah, bro.
All right, bro. Sounds to me. Don't be no Rex ass nigga. Send me know what I mean. Don't Rex ass. Good.
I like how dramatic he is. JK fans are already there. Has a crazy fangirl, so I can see that. I remember when they were pissed off when Oda didn't congratulate Furi. Oh yeah, I remember that. Right. Like everyone was like, "Oh, great manga! Thank you for being a part of it." And Oda said something like, "All right, like I don't know." I think he just commented on something regular, and they're like, "I can't believe he fears Haikyuu because it's better than." I'm like, bro, what? You know what? You know what Twitter does too a lot of the times that I just find it really crazy, and it's like they'll just paint you as something which is kind of funny. Or just people in general. It's the world we live in, right? Like I could be like Rich could be like, yeah, I don't know. I could be like, oh, that guy has a crush on you. Like, nah, I'm not really. I'm good on that. You hate gay people? I can't. Like, world, what? Like, how did you go? How did we make this leap in logic and judgment? It's so funny. They'll just paint you as something. Like,
listen, bro. Do you hate him?
Because East made a good point where it's like I feel like I'm pretty vocal about some of the things that I like, right? Like, you know, like my favorite writer is Nishio Ishin, my favorite mangaka is Araki, yada yada. Yeah, One Piece is my favorite, you know, anime manga, but like no one cares about that. They just care about when I talk about it and I say something they disagree with or want to like, you know, pile on to. So, you know, you can't get mad. You gotta just navigate this stuff. Funniest part was Oda was on break. Everyone was saying thank you. I think so. Was he? Was he actually?
Oh,
Yeah,
and what added to that was the magazine cover, right? It was Haikyuu's last chapter, and they put One Piece on the cover because it was like the 23rd anniversary. So they were already on the wave, like, yo, fuck Oda, fuck this. So
he's not letting the other mangaka shine. I don't know.
It's hard being on the top,
man.
ain't it?
That little annoying orange ass dude, he ain't pay his dues. Luffy paid his dues.
Hey, relax. Hold on. Relax.
He ain't earned stripes.
Respect or not.
You
Hold
don't
on.
got decades of skin in the game. Yeah, okay, so I couldn't delete this because I thought it was something important. Yo, Simon, you know anything about that Elden Ring trailer, by the way?
Apparently it's fake.
Like, but I heard it's old from like 2019.
Shit, I heard it's fake.
yo, that's true.
There's no gameplay of this game.
A trailer leaked the other day, but
yeah,
someone I heard say they were gonna originally make it for next gen or old gen, but they decided not to. So the footage that surfaced anyways is old footage they were never gonna use. But I don't know. I didn't see it or look for it. I was wondering.
Listen, first of all, I didn't look at the trailer. That's number one. Because, I don't give a fuck about this game. Like, at all. Not even a little bit. Number two, I already seen dudes say, because it was some freaking PlayStation account talking about they might be a leak soon, like Elden Ring trailer. And then dude was like, that's why. There's nothing ready to show. All right? Mm-hmm. And then the trailer dropped the very next day. So I said, all right, whatever. And that nigga who was talking, he has a fucking verified account. So I said, okay, whatever, it's fake then. And I kept pushing. And nigga was just commenting on that all day. I said, I want to sleep. Miss me with that. That being said, there probably is no actual what the game looks like footage at this time. So whatever the hell that was on the timeline, y'all got it.
I saw it. It's just 4 seconds of a guy riding a horse. That's all you see.
You know damn well some man made that shit in Blender in like 3 minutes.
Unreal Engine.
And put that on the timeline, boy.
That's funny. I was wondering. I,
And
I saw that. I didn't comment on it though, but
And people only hype for that shit because George R. R. Martin trained that shit. It's like, dude, that guy's in the fucking mud, bro. Like, why are you hype for the shit he's in?
yeah, I don't think he's. I don't know. I haven't read. I only read. What's the first one called? Song of Ice and Fire. So when I actually read in its entirety.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
And then I'm saying, but I've only read that from start to finish. Then I'm like, honestly, I want to just watch the show. It's kind of hard for me sometimes to work backwards. Like everything I usually read it and then I watch the movies and I hate them. But sometimes if I already start watching it, I kind of almost go backwards. I think I did it with Hunger Games though. I think Hunger Games I watched the first movie and like I didn't like it or something. No, I think of Twilight. I think I saw the first Twilight and tried to read them, maybe hoping the books would be better and didn't like it. I don't know. It was the me horse. What the fuck did they say in that direct to me? We have a bar and a good time. I almost turned the shit off.
Yeah, but or you can have a horse as a companion, whatever the hell. Then he said that joke, bro. Yeah, we was in the mud.
Oh god, the State of Play was whack. I didn't watch the State of Play itself. I just looked at all the trailers and what was coming out. There's some cool shit.
I still even look at the trailers.
No, I mean I watched Kina and the Spirit of Spirits. That looks fire. But I wanted that. You know me. Solar Ash, Heartbeat Studios, guys who make Hyper Light Drifter. So I need that. I know you like Sifu. I'll see because I didn't really like Absolver so we'll see. I didn't actually look at it deeply. There's one I'm forgetting. This week one more I'm forgetting. But until they announced PlayStation All Star Battle Royale 2, they cowards.
Damn right, yeah.
Yo, the game looks really good cooking to me. Like I love it. It looks good. Like it looks right up my alley. But she has just one animation where she like pulse. It's like an energy pulse. I don't like it. It doesn't look good. They gotta fix it. It looks too. There's not enough impact. To quote Simi back in there with the liquid. There's not enough impact. It looked too. I don't know. Something's off. They gotta fix that animation. Otherwise, I like what I've seen. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know if the story's gonna be anything crazy, but I like the cute little creatures. I like the art style. The gameplay looks decent enough, so we'll see.
Them games coming to PC as well, so
yeah,
I'm there.
So, it's no bug fable, so you know I'm the best the best spy cards player in all of Bulgaria, but it's not that right now. Yeah. State of Play put me to sleep, or to put me to sleep too. We were gonna react to it. We're gonna watch it the way we watched the Nintendo Direct, and we're like, do we really want to take this hour L? We're like, nah. We decided against it.
Yeah, I went to sleep, but
I would honestly watch the Mithril Pyra thing tomorrow if it was later on in the day, but I can't. It's too early. It's at 9. I won't be on. Unless I do it at work on my phone, but that'll be white. That'll be ghetto. Is there OBS for iPhone? Let's talk about it.
Is there?
I don't know. Yo, I mean, Pat and Vince, by the way, do you guys watch that I Am Athlete shit at all, or no?
I watch it. That shit, guys.
Nah, I haven't watched it.
The Brandon Marshall shit with Ocho Cinco.
Oh, the one with Ocho.
Oh, I seen that clip today of Brandon Marshall talking about young men, but that's about it. That's all I seen of it.
No, I watched that episode. It was good.
There's no OBS app for mobile.
Oh, I was kidding, but thank you. I was actually kidding. Well, thank you for checking. Nah, I've randomly seen some like clips popping up about them talking about vulnerability in men and whatnot. I thought it was interesting, so I watched the episode. I haven't watched any other ones. I was almost like I know the name Brandon Marshall. And I see him. I think he's on that one, the Nick Wright show or whatever the fuck. But because I always felt like every time I hear him, like these basketball takes are awful. So I just hope his football ones are better. I don't know though. I obviously don't really watch football.
He's a football player, bro.
But that's his podcast.
Yeah. It's basically him and Ocho Cinco, basically. That's and a couple other niggas, but he owns it basically.
I was laughing when I heard people get mad over the look of the Gen 4 remakes. I can't even comment on that. I don't know. Typical Pokemon fans. I don't know. Actually, no, I did see that. the art style is like their chibi ish.
Nah. Listen, I got something to say about that.
And they look like. Go ahead. Yo, talk your shit.
This shit.
Let me watch a trailer.
So, Pokemon fans gotta be one of the most stupid group of people I've ever seen in my life. So, y'all got your little DS freaking remaster, whatever. First of all, it's fucking ugly. That's number one. Number two, man's talking about, oh, I don't like it because the chibi art. I said, wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's put our heads together. Ain't this game been chibi since fucking day one? What is
Hey, fuck with this nigga talking about that shit ass. So that's it. That's all we got to say on the subject. That shit ass. But then again, it's a remake. You don't gotta play it. We already seen that shit before. You played that shit before.
Wait, hold on.
You buying it again anyway.
Sword and Shield didn't also look like a fucking 3DS version? She looks the exact same. She always ugly.
I'm a be devil's advocate kind of, but not really. See, we wanted Gen 4 remake, and this is exactly what the fuck Game Freak giving us. Gen 4 fucking remake. They're not giving us Gen 4 Sword and Shield. They're giving us Gen fucking 4. So if niggas is mad that it don't look like Sword and Shield, they're moron. Because this is what I want. If I saw that shit, I was happy.
Listen, I need answers, boy. The man timeline
no answer.
It looked like chibi. That's why it's whack. But the game is chibi since the first game. What's going on?
Man, listen, Pokemon Legacies coming out in 2022, and that's all niggas should be worried about. Cause that shit got rivalry and Kindred Fate. It's the open world Pokemon game that look like Kindred Fates, and that's all I care about.
There's no
Breath of the Wild?
There's no open world Pokemon game. That's cap.
Anyway,
it's gonna be an open world Pokemon game.
Oh, yeah, that's what you think. That's what you think. That's what they're telling you. All right, you guys sit there and believe.
Oh, it's called Pokemon Legends. My bad. Pokemon Legends RC. That's a legacy. But anyway, that's all I care about. That's all I care about.
Trying to distract from the real problem.
No, ain't no real problem. That shit. And nobody give a shit about this.
Hold on. Yeti, bring up a screenshot right now of any Pokemon game before whatever the fuck this remake was.
Oh my god, this turned into a Nintendo hating stream. Nobody cares. They get Pokemon.
Let's go. We hate it. Yes, sir.
Woo! Pokemon Legends Arceus coming out, and that's what you niggas need to be on. Fuck all these other games they making. Fuck all that other shit. We stay together to that.
I must
that's
put
all I
Diamond
care
and Pearl.
Damn, Vince, I didn't know you went hard for Pokemon like this.
No, I just don't give a shit about this. Nigga, they already played Diamond and Pearl. What do y'all want a remake for? What you want a remake for?
He be shaking his ass in the background, low key.
I don't understand. I don't even understand the concept of this. Why do Pokemon fans even want a remake? You beat this game before. What's gonna change? Nothing.
It looks for one, nostalgia is king. So you're bringing this shit back.
This game came out like 7 years ago.
Brilliant diamond, shining pearl.
Look. Nah, silence.
I'm making a number.
Wait, chill. Simi, go ahead.
Look.
So look at the screen.
Son.
What do you see?
Okay, so am I blind? Am I crazy? Yeah. Is this not a chibi on the right? So what's going on?
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to recreate the models in the Overworld.
Listen, man, I just don't care about this. We played this game before. Even if you add new Pokemon to it or whatever, it ain't Pokemon you ain't seen before. It ain't none of that. It's just a remake. You don't like it, you don't gotta play it.
Son, the game been chibi since the first game. What's going on?
Oh, the niggas are dumb. Simi, like, why are you still stuck on that?
No, because
Pokemon Legacy look good though. You know what? I'm a bite.
Pokemon Legends Arceus, that's what we here for.
I'm gonna bite.
That's an open world.
I know this shit's whack, but I'm gonna bite. What's it called?
Pokemon Legends Arceus. All right, man. That's all I care about. Fuck all that other shit.
No, I care about the remake and I care about Legends. Both man, I
haven't played like the last like 4 Pokemon. I don't give a shit.
Look at this nigga, bro. Well, honestly, Gen 6 went hard. Gen 5 sucks. Gen 7 is kind of boring. And
Exactly.
Gen 8 is okay.
Listen, bro. Them niggas ran out of Pokemon ideas a while ago.
No, they didn't. They did not run out of ideas. They keep trying new ideas, and the ones that are fire,
nah, when I mean
shelving them to the side.
Nah, when I mean run out of ideas,
what
they
the
literally
fuck
going
is
into
a
your
fire Pokemon idea. Name one.
Bro, Pat, they going into your kitchen
Mega
right
Evolutions wasn't fire? Hold up.
Pat, they going into your kitchen right now. They picking up the ladle or something in your room. They slapping some eyes on it and calling it a Pokeball. I'm good off that, bro. Like, we got enough Pokemon. We got enough Pokemon already. Give me the open world game. That's all I wanted. We are 20 years behind. That's all I care about. Fuck all this other shit, nigga.
Stop making new Pokemon.
Hey, man, when it comes out, you're gonna hear the Breath of the Wild of Pokemon. Like,
this is a tale from a long time ago, when the Sinnoh region was still only a vast wilderness.
Is my thinking the full
A certain village bustled with the comings and goings of people, while in the mountains and seas, Pokemon roamed as they pleased.
Damn, this should look like ass already.
It don't matter what that nigga talking about. He wasn't gonna say it look good no matter what. He rather choke on a fucking knife or something.
I mean, it really don't.
It don't matter what. It don't matter what that nigga say.
Is this Diamond and Pearl?
See,
Nintendo could pay that nigga $6,000.
This is your open world?
A dodge roll? Oh, that's what y'all popping for?
Oh, you know what?
That's all I care
so
about.
what, you can just catch Pokemon and throw that shit now? Not to weaken it?
Wait, hold on. Wait, they want type B. Man, get the fuck.
You see? No. Did you see that? Did you see how that fucking thing was moving? No.
Yeah, I have 5 frames. Yeah.
No. We're done here. We're done. You guys fucking lied.
Bro, the game
these niggas just not can play the boy.
You guys just fucking lied to me. Just don't do that. That's all.
I don't care what these niggas talk about.
You guys enjoy that shit, but yeah, Temtem is out, bro. All right. It'll be okay.
Anyway,
bro, that fucking bell was moving in 1 frame. There's no fucking way.
Shit look horrendous.
Oh my goodness. And you know what's crazy too? Cause who was that? Oh, I was talking this with Vince earlier. I'm kind of getting used to 4K because I'm at my friend's house all the time. We be gaming and watching shit in 4K. So anytime he can't find a trailer in at least like 2K, he mad. And I just feel like a lot of Nintendo fans are just used to shit looking like trash. They just accept it. Like, no, this game is not pretty. It's ugly. What the fuck are we talking about? And that shit was moving in 1 frame per second. Where did my frame rate go? Just someone tell me where it's at. Y'all are fun though. Don't let me stop you. But yeah.
Hey.
I knew y'all was gassing about a bunch of nothing. Yo, give me the Pokemon Pearl game instead, bro.
Hey man, we hype for both. This shit gonna come out next year. I'm gonna buy it.
Exactly.
Shamelessly enjoy it.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what these 2 Pokemon haters gotta say. Them niggas could get paid and would still say it. I don't give a fuck what these niggas got to say. What the hell?
No, that's I'm kind of impressed.
Oh boy, nah.
Those are some. I'm kind of hurt, but I don't want to talk about it. That's a laugh.
Nah, bro. All y'all niggas do is shake your fist at clouds all day when it comes to this Nintendo shit. We get it. Y'all hate Nintendo no matter what they put out. You ain't gonna like it, so it don't matter.
I don't come to Nintendo for shit to look pretty, bro. I come to this shit for it to have fun.
Bro, I'm playing Pokemon. I don't give a shit. That's why I don't give a shit about this remake.
I know what I'm getting from them, bro. I don't
It's
really
that, bro.
care. Like
Pokemon been the same for almost like 20 years. It's Pokemon. We know what it is. Whatever.
We talk about
literally
the
the
same
same game.
time with the games that come out on PlayStation and Xbox. What these niggas focusing on nowadays? Graphics. Then when you play the game, shit suck. So if the reverse is true, you gotta have a better time.
So
if the graphics is
not true.
But the game fun, I'm having a good time.
That's not true. People care about different things. But I hear
it's not true.
No, I'm saying like some people will be like, "Yo, I don't give a fuck about the gameplay shit. Pretty." I've heard that. Platinum SS Gen 4? Is it Platinum part of Gen 4? Am I tripping? That's the Emerald of Gen 4, right?
Listen, man.
No, Platinum was Gen 4.
No, I think my like just to wrap it up. My only point was that like I knew they didn't do nothing. That's all I was saying. Like, oh, you finally got a Pokemon open world game, and you got a remaster of some other game. What else? They finally made a Pokemon Snap. Like, all right, y'all fun over there, man. I'm good. Like I said, the worst thing that could ever happen was I found out about the actual literal monster tamer genre. I'll never look back. I'm good. I'll support my little indie niggas. Pokemon Company do not need my money. They can buy my life 8 times over, 8 lifetimes.
Bro, Young Obama 66. They never remake the 3rd installment of the generation.
Well, that's a mistake.
They remake the first 2 games.
Yeah, they add content basically into.
Yeah, so you're basically gonna get that 3rd installment in the remake of the 2 games that come out when the gen releases.
Yo, send me.
So like when you had red and green or blue in America, when they made yellow, when they did Fire Red and Leaf Green, everything that was in yellow is in Fire Red and Leaf. Same thing with Soul Silver and Heart Gold and fucking Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Okay, but the important question is, are you getting Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl?
I know he was trolling, but I'm getting Brilliant Diamond.
That's all I want to know. I'ma still complain? Oh God, I'm gonna complain. No one gonna tell me not to complain. Fuck these
days. Oh my God.
Complain with the wallet, baby.
Woo! I do. I don't buy shit. Pokemon does not get money from me. They got me with X and Y though. They got me.
That's cap. I said he lying. He definitely buys stuff. Maybe not Pokemon.
No. I said Pokemon got me with X and Y. That's the only Pokemon game I've bought with my money.
Wait a minute. You hate Pokemon Nintendo, and you still playing Pokemon games?
I mean, kind of.
Nah, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of your own street.
Bro, you good over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know if you remember. I feel like I told you the story. Remember my cousin and my friend had the little operation going with the games?
Oh, I am trolling you. You said your stream. I don't give a fuck.
Right? So I got the game.
If y'all hate Pokemon, it don't matter.
I'll play anything for free.
If y'all hate Pokemon, it don't give a shit. Y'all been hate Pokemon.
I will play.
Vince got the bag from Nintendo for this stream. What the fuck?
I know, but I was excited. I thought it was gonna be good, and it wasn't.
They need to give me the bag. Shit, somebody need to. I don't care what game company it is. They need somebody to sell the fuck out of this product. I got them.
Man,
I'll play the fuck out of it. I got you.
They sell the same gen like fucking 6 times in a row, and y'all don't. Man, listen.
I know it's more. I think in a lot of ways, it's just like I hear y'all, you know, whatever. But it's just like, damn, I just want better. Just escape from this. You don't have to. It just have to be this way.
No,
what do they say? Where's your pride?
Bro, we already live in a 2-party system. Nigga, we already got systematic racism, and now we got Pokemon with the same thing. We'll be all right. We will be okay.
Anyways, let's talk about some good games.
There are worse things we got to change first than the Pokemon system.
Like Origins. Yeah, that shit was fun. So I'm glad you pushed me to play that, bro. I'm glad you pushed me to play that, man. That shit was fun. Bayek is my GOAT right now. Can't even lie to you.
Yo, Egypt Raw, Sand, go hard.
I know my own name, Nick! Oh my goodness, it's so gas, man. Oh my goodness, I love it. Fuck the 2-party system, that's true. But yeah, I had a great time. Each one, I don't know. It's been a long time since I played it with as a character that like I guess I didn't make. That's like a ready to establish characters where I felt so much like synergy with. Where I'm like, yeah. And I are so raw too, man. They was on their revenge shit.
So what you're telling me is you didn't connect to the characters in Xenoblade? Is that what you're telling me?
The Dunband in the first one, not no one.
I would say all the Australian actors didn't connect with them.
Let me think. Dunband. There was Dunband. Yeah, Dunband is me. That's why I'm just Dunband. That's why I can relate to him. He's just me. But shit, what's I saying? Well, yeah, the shit was really cool. I'm gonna get on Odyssey. The same guy who let me the Resident Evil games, he let me Odyssey, so I'm gonna play that after, and then I'm gonna play Valhalla at my friend's house after the fact. But it was I'm glad he pushed me to play it. I knew I was knew there was one of them that you liked, and I'm like, you know what? I've been away from Assassin's Creed since Black Flag, so like 2014. It's been that, cause I'm like, they'll never top this. I'm gonna play as a pirate. Yeah, you'll never make a game better than this one. So I just kind of checked out mentally, and I was already kind of checked out with the story anyway. Because Desmond, I'm like, what's going on after Desmond? What the fuck is happening? Like, I just didn't care. But yeah, it's a good game. I actually think it's a good game, like just in general. Whether or not it's a good Assassin's Creed game, I don't give a fuck about none of that. But as a video game, it's solid. I like it. It was good. Egypt is like Egypt raw, sand out, crocodile the gold. You already know.
Tell them. Niggas just talk about that shit came out. Niggas talking about Origins better than Witcher 3. I'm like, all right, let's calm down. But it's a good game. Y'all fiending.
Where's the lie?
Where does this? You know what? This is. I forgot to write this down, but this is a good topic of discussion. Christ, topic of discussion is like, where does this incessant need to compare everything to something else come from? Because it's not that you can't do what you want to do, live your life. But it's just really weird. Cause like, let's say me and Simi are talking, and he's like, Kinnikuman's the GOAT. And I'm like, nah, brother, One Piece. Like, bro, what the fuck did that have to do with him kicking Kinnikuman was the GOAT? In a vacuum.
Yeah,
why did it have to get compared to something? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever see
you have to
JoJo versus
extort your
Berserk? Which
dominance
one's
over
better?
him.
Like, why are we comparing Berserk to JoJo? Because it's really funny. Because I'm trying to remember the comment in my head. Because someone asked me something, and I was thinking about this. I think I was too lazy to type it out though, so I just liked it and I hearted the comment. But it's like, if I could, let's say, so JoJo and One Piece are two things that I'll give a 10 out of 10, right? Well, Monogatari. But I read Monogatari for completely different reasons than I read JoJo. Like, the reason why I'm even going into this narrative itself is completely different. Like, Berserk is darker, dark high fantasy, if you will, yada yada. And like with JoJo, I have some great over the top stand battles and shit. And people are goofy, and they show when they mid riffs. Like that's like I'm not going to these things. That doesn't mean they can't be quality on their own. But why are they being compared? Like, what's this incessant need to like say something like, oh yeah, Christ is really good, better than Hunter x Hunter? I saw it today. Like, bro, why? Why'd you
didn't want to assert your dominance over?
No, I'm just trying to be even keeled and chill over here. I don't care about dominance, bro.
Listen, that goes into the whole thing that the whole Discord that we constantly having like at least once a month about you can't apply the same scale of rating to every single thing.
Yep.
So use a perfect example. If I sit here and I rate some shit like freaking Maso Gakuen HXH a 8 out of 10. And then I also got freaking Kaiji at 8 out of 10. I rate them 8 out of 10 for different reasons. Maso Gakuen got some fire fan service and fire female designs. That's what I'm there for. Mm-hmm. It's a damn etchy series. Kaiji, that shit go. The shit we was crying in the club. So I don't.
Yes, sir. No lie told.
They was a look at me and see that I wrote it a freaking no, it's an anime. So original anime. There you go. They will see me rate that. No, sorry, it's not original anime. It's based off a light novel. Sorry. See, I rated that etchy anime 8 out of 10, and then literally start trying to behead me. I'm like, bro, what's going on? This 8 out of 10 does not mean that it questions the means of humanity and your morality.
How could you give Monster an 8 out of 10 and you also gave this series an 8 out of 10? They're not comparable. I wasn't comparing them. Like it's funny because like I have a lot of more anime fans, and I see them always talking about shit, and I'm like, oh my god, look at this conversation that's being had with Hunter versus Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just awful.
The latest convo is that it's an 8 out of 10 for a 700 chapter series, the same as an 8 out of 10 for a 90 chapter series. So I was like, oh boy.
I'm like, the chapter length don't even got nothing to do with each other. What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
This is the 800 chapter series is probably trying to tell a very long and stretched out series in a very rich and giant world, while the 100 chapter series take place in like one room type beat. Like nigga,
it's gonna concentrate
The 700 chapter series is Detective Conan. Bro.
No, that's in the thousands. That's in the thousands.
Detective Conan, nigga, don't talk to me about that shit.
I know, I was joking, guys. I know. Detective Conan one never died.
Hey, that's Pat's favorite
but
series.
so weird. Like, yeah, it's I don't know, man. I don't know what's this weird like superiority complex. I think it has a little bit to do with anti-hyping, because at least with the freaking Origins and Witcher thing, Witcher 3 was pretty much held it as like the freaking best Western RPG of the time when it came out. So niggas was fiending for some Western RPG to come and dethrone it. Okay. So any good one. What he said?
It's a dethrone it.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were talking slick. I'm about to say, don't talk about my boy girl later.
Oh no,
but
no,
anyway.
no, I didn't do that. I told you, I don't even think the game's bad. I just, you know how I am. You talk to me, so you know I hate when they keep talking to me when I'm trying to play. I'm not trying to see all this fucking dialogue. I'm trying to fucking swing sword and explore.
listen. I'm not gonna talk about that.
This nigga fucking pirate for real.
Anyone who knows me knows the one thing I hate is having my gameplay flow fucked with. Like, this is why I fucking can't stand JRPGs, because it can take 2 steps for a cutscene, then 2 steps for another. But why? Make it one cutscene, leave me alone. Sorry, Steve, go ahead, brother.
It's weird. It's like, bro, I rated this freaking ecchi series at 8 out of 10 because within the ecchi genre, it did a lot of shit that I liked.
Wait, you mean you know how to look at things intended for what they are? Get the fuck out of here. You don't know how to do that.
No way.
There's no possible way you know how to do that.
Yo, Defrag be sending people spinning when they see it in my top 5. Like, it's a comedy. I'm laughing. It's doing its intended purpose. What do you want from me?
Bro, does it have the thematical themes in there? What is wrong with you, son?
Where's the world building? Where's the fucking lore, guy?
Pat, you don't know about the thematical theme, bro?
I vaguely remember when that was first brought up.
Yeah, there was a thread, and nigga said thematical themes, and I lost my
Yeah,
that was so funny.
Just jogged
that shit was so funny. Yeah, that shit was so funny, dude. Nigga, why would you even say that? That nigga was like, that will get the thematical themes. Yeah, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah.
Like, actually, the comedy. I wanna segue from that comedy topic a little bit, but it's so freaking like baffling to me. Like when that nigga came at Vince talking about, oh, you should not rate anything a 10 out of 10 because it is impossible to have a completely perfect. I'm like, bro, what's going on? And you have so many 9 out of 10s. If you have this many 9 out of 10s, that means by average. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
I remember, I think I was giving Diamond Oasis a 10. Yeah, and that nigga said, how you got some issues with it and still giving it a 10? I said, huh? The good things outweigh all the issues. That don't mean I can't talk about it. The problems I didn't like.
Niggas really think to give a series a 10, that means you have to have nothing about it that you dislike whatsoever. That is just asinine to me. That's pretty much impossible.
Yeah. Yo, and speaking about deep stories, all right. A Dragon Ball YouTuber said fucking the current manga story that they're fucking doing with that granola motherfucker, he said, oh, finally, Dragon Ball is a mature and deep story because of this character's backstory. And it's like, oh God, no.
Help us out.
God help me.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I know less about granola than I did about the RAM, so I can't even comment. Because I am.
Yeah, I don't know about that either, bro.
Again, what Sibby said was just the most perfect way of ever saying it. I heard something in my ear, something about bits. But thank you.
Niggas want to read Dragon Ball for plot and story.
Thank you, by the way.
They're not trying to read it to see people fight. Okay.
But let me ask you, how does a guy's civilization killed by Frieza means the story is mature? It's like, wait, what? Excuse me.
Like, it's already been done? Like,
I was about to say, didn't that happen already?
Did Frieza not blow up a whole civilization while calling them monkeys?
Isn't that Vegeta's backstory, nigga?
Copy and paste technique.
They copied and pasted that bitch.
Toyotaro ran back Vegeta's storyline and niggas called it deep.
That nigga said, "Wait, this kind of fire. Who wrote this?
Yo, deep,
You wrote
deep,
it?"
deep and mature. That killed.
I love it.
Man. It's but so that's what I wanted to bring up earlier. I totally forgot to bring up. But I do think that a lot of the things that people like and say now at this point, I think people are really, really worried about their perception. Right? Where it's like I honestly will see some stuff and I'm like, I don't think you believe this. I think you're saying this to stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Like people will say some shit to like stay.
You know what? You know what? That's funny you say that, bro. I was just reading a thread on Twitter, and I'm not gonna say what manga it is, but it's a unpopular manga.
Yeah, Juju Baba Juju.
No, it's not that. It's not that one.
Not Jalen Kaisen's.
But the way he talk about it, that nigga talk about manga like he a car salesman or something. I'm like, nigga, who are you trying to convince? Who are you trying to convince to this, my man? How come like he don't never have a bad thing to say about anything? You know, I don't say you gotta say something bad, but like he's always just like, it don't matter how small the character, it don't matter how insignificant their action is. He'd be like, look at this character and they represent this, and this. I'm like, are you kidding me? They were here for like 2 panels. What? Niggas on TL scare me sometimes, bro. I said, there's no way you talk like this. There's no way you enjoy every aspect of it, everything that you just picked up. And I wouldn't believe him if it was just like one manga and he thought it was special. And he talk about every manga like this. I said, nigga, like what? Is this an experiment? Is this psychology class? Like, nigga, what? I don't know what's going on.
We're waiting for someone to call him out, and nobody didn't do
it. Yeah, I mean, it be working. I don't know if you're doing it for likes or if you do it for what. Nigga go get like 500 likes every time.
Shit is freaking. It's like it's baffling, man. It's but
you said say
freaking. Let me.
I said say names. I don't know. Oh god.
Yeah, we protected. We protected the victim. But
fuck him. We don't know him.
Hey,
sorry, go ahead.
No free clout. No free clout.
See, there it is. So yeah, I wanted to freaking transition from comedy real quick. So as y'all know, I've been back on the journey, catching up to OP,
yes, sir,
and all that fun stuff. Still in Zoe.
I'm up.
Yeah, I'm still in Zoe. I'm actually liking it a lot, both as an art and as a country. Got it, you. Yeah. But I realized something like about myself. I really appreciate freaking comedic relief because I think it brings more life into the characters and whatnot. When niggas just being stupid and they just doing stupid shit and they making me laugh, it makes them to me anyways. It makes them feel more alive, like they actually fucking people.
Absolutely not, nigga. You need to be in peril every moment of your life.
and there it is.
Here you go.
There it is.
Cause freaking the scene where Duke Dogstorm and fucking Master Cat Viper they reveal Raizo's location to the Straw Hat crew, and then son, when these niggas saw Raizo. And they get hype, and then this nigga Zoro and Law even came up to this nigga Law and said, "Yo, do Shadow Clone Jutsu right now." I was crazy. That shit was so funny, you know. I'm like, bro, this shows so much of their freaking personality and that they fucking people. They not just, oh, I gotta do this shit type B, Kaido coming type B, we gotta be serious type B.
I can't believe you just said that, nigga. If your character's not dying by the fucking 20th chapter, what is wrong with you, nigga?
See me, and it's like, I always appreciated that. Like I've always felt I was like in a lot of ways I was like that because it's like, you know, let's just say piracy is the main goal and everyone's got their goals whenever. But when you're not in that world, in that realm, and you're just kind of kicking it with your friends, that's when the lightheartedness really does come out, though. So to me, it makes them just feel more human and more real. Because I could be intense on the soccer pitch, and then now you're just talking to me. We're not talking about the season or nothing, and I'm just fucking around, bro. I'm an ape. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just goofy. Like yeah, I could be serious when the moment calls for it, but it's like no, like
sir.
so. I
You serious the entire time or not at all?
I also appreciate that because like it makes them feel a little more multifaceted, and I always like that because I think downtime's important to calm down your viewers so you can rebuild them back up to a climax. Like so you need that climax to bring them down.
Yep.
I always find that's important. You can't just keep the adrenaline going like that because then it becomes the norm. So then that to me is just like the normal state of the story.
You know what series does downtime really well? Yaiba.
Huh?
I'll give you that. Actually, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Tanjiro has all his best moments when they're not fighting, in my opinion.
No, the movie actually did that arc did that perfectly. Actually, they chill, then they fight, then they chill again, then they fight. So yeah.
Because I noticed that about freaking I noticed that about all my favorite things and everything. Like no matter how serious, no matter how dark, no matter how dreaded it is, there's quite a few times where niggas be making me laugh, and I don't think that freaking having comedy or having silly moments or being eccentric takes away from any of that either.
I'm also of the belief that really good creative teams and what can balance tone like that. Because there's times where I think it's bad, where I'm like, it's not necessarily that I don't appreciate the comedy, I just don't think it was well executed.
Man, listen, man, I didn't laugh one time at Kaji, man. I didn't laugh one time. Except for when he punched that nigga in the face. That shit was funny. Nigga was hilarious. But I ain't laughed no other time. You know why? Because Kaji was going through it. Every day of his life was pay. I am capping. That nigga funny.
It's one thing that elitists just don't understand. The point of the medium, first and foremost, is to have fucking fun.
You better not be having fun. You better not be having fun in the chat.
Who said, yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
First of all, if you're in the chat right now, you smiling, just start frowning right now.
Listen, bro, let me ask you right now. Pat. Did Kubo tell you that? Did Kubo tell you the point of his manga was to have fun?
Keep going, Pat. My bad. You go ahead.
But I'm just saying, like, you look at these elitists, every time they gotta come to the timeline to drop some mega thread thesis statement about why they enjoyed it. And I'm like, why are you explaining to somebody why you had fun? Why don't you just tell them it was fun? Like, why are you diving deep into psychological elements?
Because
terms
fun
you don't fully understand.
Because fun is a concept.
That have never come out of your mouth in real life. Like, what are we doing here? And you look at these dweebs, and I'm gonna say dweebs because that's what they are. Every time you see them talking about their favorite series, it's the same shit. Fate Zero, Vagabond, Berserk. What else? fucking
AOT.
Attack on Titan. There it is. It's the same fucking shit. And I'm just like, damn, you niggas must be real fun to talk to in person, huh?
You know what's so funny about that? You know what's so funny about that? There is a ton of funny ass fucking moments in Fate Zero, so that's how I know they cap it. This bitch Irie get in the car talking about I say, but I'm driving. She start doing some GTA shit, doing fucking tricks off her ass. Say but fear for her life in the fucking passenger seat. That shit was hilarious. Get the fuck out of my face. So that's how I know niggas capping. Damn, man.
Hey, Timmy, you know what? Them niggas that always say they love Fate Zero love to shit on Fate Stay Night. And then when you come to them and tell them Fate Stay Night is better, they lose their minds. They absolutely lose their minds. They're like, oh, how can you say that? Kiritsugu is better than every single character of Fate Stay Night. You guys just don't understand the psychological elements that's going through his head while he's trying to be a hero. I'm like, bro.
Hey, you don't. You don't.
Fate Stay Night's just better, bro.
No, y'all don't understand anything about that man. Because guess what? Did you play the same sport as him? Exactly.
Was you a contract killer? It was you shooting up niggas.
Yeah, right. Talk to him. Did you live your life like that? No, so you don't know the game. You don't know ball, nigga. You don't know ball.
I also don't really get why sometimes we can't just talk about something and like like I feel like when we speak about stuff, like we don't get really volatile like that. Like we can obviously we're friends and everything, and we're not children, but like we'll have a conversation. You may be on opposite sides of the fence, but you might walk away learning something. Where I feel like people argue to win.
Oh, I wish I could have a conversation opposing view. I ask why, they'd be like, "Fuck you." I'd be like, "What? I'm like, what? You? I want to know your point of view." They'd be like, "Nah, you fucking dickhead. How dare you come to me?"
What? Do you think you're a good content creator, Naya? That's a good question. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm decent. That's what I actually think. I'm decent. I think I should have more subs, but that's about it. That's all I can say. I don't know.
Hey, they're coming.
You guys will answer that question for me. It doesn't matter what I think.
But yeah. Oh, it don't matter what you think. Oh,
it doesn't matter what I think about my own content because people gotta watch it. That's what I'm saying.
You think it don't matter? You think it don't matter, nigga? Well, guess what? Everything matters now, nigga.
I'm okay. I think the best thing that I'm the best thing about me is just that I know what I'm talking about. I don't just ignorant. I'm not loud and ignorant and wrong. I don't know. I don't tell you.
You think you know what you're talking about, bro?
I'll have a better answer next time.
You don't know what you're talking about.
That nigga in the comment section said Kubo pro fun and titties.
What he is? That man is most obvious.
He said, "Where your elite thoughts at?"
That nigga said, "I'm not attracted to no Jujutsu Kaisen females."
And I was like, I kind of feel it.
He said, "There's no bad bitches, bro."
I have One Piece in my top 5.
God,
I deserve no
was
subs.
so
There
funny.
It is. There's the answer. Pure life.
Oh man.
Or was he wrong?
He was not wrong.
Be a standability at this point.
Yo, can you imagine if Gege takes the advice and starts like drawing the females like more sexy, and then they all get outright?
I'm kind of wrong.
Hey, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Complaining.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it at all.
Listen. Regardless of how you feel about Bleach, it is a undisputed fact that Kubo is one of the 3 fucking pillars that held this goddamn brat on his back. Nigga, that's a veteran. You better listen to him. You know what he talking about.
That nigga Simi speaking my language.
Listen, hold on. You got no bad bitches in a boys manga magazine? Good luck.
It's actually factual. Shit.
You want to talk about the looks, if I remember correctly? I saw a different translation blog start that said like you was talking about personality. Even with that, I kind of agree with Kubo low key.
Yeah, they got cute girls. I mean, we're not saying they ugly. They just not bad. Just what it is. My favorite character is literally Nobara, and I wouldn't say that she's a bad bitch. She cool.
Fan service, fucking fan art doing her justice. Speaking of fan art, I don't subscribe to the fact that it's a bad thing that freaking fan art be quote unquote carrying series. I don't think that's a bad thing at all.
Why not?
Huh?
You said I have to explain?
Hold on. What you?
Because
why not?
The mangaka isn't profiting, isn't doing themselves. They're profiting off other people. I'm joking. I don't really care.
Because it's like, so I mean, what's the issue? Like, what? Why is it a
dark skinned baddie? You reading manga, but you're in the wrong place.
No, for
real. Explain it. He said, "No, you explain it."
Yeah, no, but like for real.
That's the tech, though. We learned that tech the other day.
That's the tech. That's the tech.
Well,
Minoko fan art. Who's Minoko again? That's Bunny Girl. Oh, my hero.
Okay. You said, "What is it?" You said, "No." You tell me why it is.
Not for real, because I'm legit confused as to why it's a bad thing. Like,
I mean, it's usually for anything like this, I could probably find a rationale behind it, right? Like, what did I talk about the other day? Okay, I can't even remember talking about the other day. But like for something like this, right? I imagine it will frustrate somebody because it's like if I'm writing the story and this person perceives it to not be that good or not as good as it should be, but because people are constantly drawing fan art about it and bolstering the series and good artists are doing it, therefore it's getting more eyes and attention because of that, they think that I'm not earning the right to have my work be that popular or good. It's other people who may have liked the work drawing shit that's making it as big as it is. That's the best. That's my best guess.
So that's still confused the fuck out of me because it's like, what the fan art gonna do with the quality of the series? If a nigga like a design, they could draw fan of it. So what's the problem?
But they probably think the series should sell off its own merit.
Yeah, basically perception issue again. Yeah, it all goes back to that.
Like I don't give a fuck. You get it how you get it, right? But it's just I would imagine somebody saying something.
I would actually argue against that because like at the end of the day, at least on the Western side of things, I can't speak on the freaking Eastern side of things, but at the end of the day, a lot of folks see very good fan art and they will stay fucking ignorant of what the fuck it is, or even when they do figure out what it is and what it's from, they still not looking at it.
Yeah,
there's a ton of people that be like, I don't know who this is, but she cool, so I'm drawing it.
All FGR. Freaking no, none of them characters again.
But hey man, I don't know. We don't got no folk like that in the chat to explain that to me.
We power scaling merit. I don't know.
Power scaling techniques.
I'm just saying. I could probably find why somebody would be pissed off at that because they don't feel they're earning it, but I don't care. Like nothing to do with me. Like, cause let's say I make a series and maybe it's not bad, but some super popular artists find it for some reason like, oh, this character looks cool and they draw it, and because super popular artists drew it, now other artists who like the artist start drawing it. And now my series gets all that attention and notoriety, not because I am writing and drawing something good, because popular artist A decided, oh, this character look kind of cool, I'm gonna draw it. I don't know, bro. You know how the internet is. Anything, I agree with you. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a ton of times there's a ton of things that I literally start looking at because of freaking unofficial art.
That's true.
Because of fan art. So and regardless if it actually looked like that or not, I'm still here. Like, so I don't.
You all to all know that the cart Titan is definitely getting carried by fan art because she ugly. Because that nigga can't draw.
She's fucking. As Phoenix over Peak have lost.
There you go. That's her name. She whack.
She's ugly.
But that cosplayer,
and they all stink.
She looks.
No, that cosplayer was dummy, man. They got like that cosplayer was stupid.
I don't know if you saw that, but actually no, I did.
I thought her name was pronounced Piek.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is this because I don't know why I think so logically with this shit. Well, I think of like, bro, they living in the mud. They all smell. They got no hygiene. I'm not talking to any of them. They can all go.
Attack on Titan has no bad bitches.
Not a single one.
Not a single one.
Let Kubo talk about that.
Kubo Isayama interview. Let's get it.
Yo. I actually made a tweet like that saying Kubo need to talk to Isayama on why Mikasa looked like a man half the time. I'm like, yo.
The fan art boobs are bigger than the original. Therefore, I'm complain. Oh, her back. It's impossible. The posture. I don't know, man. It is what it is.
Where her guts. Where her
organs.
Where her organs.
Oh man, yeah, but that shit's so silly to me. Like they just talk like freaking Makima being the biggest example. I 100% agree that the nigga who fucking make Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch, his art is not nothing to write home about. I don't think it's bad at all. But he does that freaking chicken scratch art style that I'm not a fan of. But I don't think his art is bad. Is the fan art for his characters better than the freaking official manga? Yeah, I would say that. But so fucking what? Who cares? Fan art's fan art, and fire fan art's fire art. Like, what's going on here?
Now, how you getting embodied on your own track, nigga?
You get bodied on your own beat, nigga. Hold on.
You made the beat. You go let someone else come and rap on it better than you can. You can't let that slide. No, I'm kidding. Kubo really didn't do anything wrong. But yeah. The world is just a funny place. It's quite interesting though.
And that shit was funny because not only did these niggas malfunction for sucking his dick for the past 3 days because he was having a collab interview with their goat, but then niggas started talking about well, Bleach don't got any good female characters anyway. This nigga said was that all the Jujutsu Kaisen females are pretty much one-dimensional. And he was not lying. They're pretty much the same type. A bunch of women that take no nonsense from men and they fight. That's pretty much what all Jujutsu Kaisen.
Where'd he go?
Oh, that's Pat?
They got him.
I thought I cut out. They said you talking about misogyny? Yeah, you out of here.
I'm still here.
Oh, there you go. Keep
All
going.
right.
No, I thought I cut out.
We're still here.
They suspended Pat's Discord. They got him.
No. But it just goes to show you, bro. Like, people lack reading comprehension. Like, they was going crazy, talking wild about how Bleach don't got no good female characters, and I was just sitting back and like, bro, you niggas realize like there's more to women than just being a badass, right? Like,
no,
yeah, I was gonna say like there was
like,
this tweet.
You realize most women are vulnerable, right? Most of them are driven by their emotions. And that's like exactly what Bleach female characters
I refuse to accept this, nigga.
Talk to her.
I am not touching down with a 10-foot pole. I'll let women tell me what women want. I ain't telling them. I ain't saying shit about them.
No. I'm not even saying
they'll never get me.
This. It was a bunch of brain dead niggas trying to virtue about something. Oh, if women not badass and raw, doing is just being over sexualized.
They kind of gold. I agree.
Like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Yeah, someone on my feed like 3 weeks ago made that exact point. It's like, it's weird that people say, oh, strong female characters, just like a woman that throw hands. It's like, there's a lot of pros to like femininity that you can write for a character. Like, it doesn't have to mean like, oh, she could throw down like a dude. Like, it is weird.
No.
it's more to a woman being able to defend herself.
Absolutely not.
Cool.
Absolutely not.
Like, I like that. I like seeing it, but like, there's also women that like want to be in a relationship. There's women that have.
All right, hold on. Let me get my glass. Let me get my glasses real quick. I got little
King.
Because right now you cis fucking heterosexual males right now don't know what you're talking about. So let me tell you niggas right now, what you're saying is 1, not true, and 2, misogynistic as fuck. 3, y'all obviously have some deep troubling issues going on. So how dare you try to tell women? How dare you try to tell women with women want? Okay, women are just as good as men. Are you saying you don't want to see women fight on the big screen? That's what I hear. I feel like you're saying. See, I knew it.
Help us all.
Nobody wanted to see Captain Marvel. We did, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, what is wrong with you, Cypher? Why you so fucking mad?
The larger point you were making, Pat, is well taken, because I think the first time I really learned about that was when I was in college, and we were speaking about motherhood in story writing. And how that can cause my teacher was female, so she was speaking about that kind of stuff, and it's not like shying away from a woman's femininity is not necessarily a good thing. Like, don't just make her strong. She beat up niggas. That don't make her raw type beat. And she was talking about the values of motherhood and shit like that. Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, Pat, you're right, but you're still wrong though, because you're a straight male and you're always wrong.
That's what I said. What I said. I'm not gonna tell you what. I was just let them tell me. But I accept my role.
That's right, because you're a straight male.
And I'm black, so I'm even worse. So
You got the model with the totem pole.
Jesus Christ.
You don't like Ray
You got the
Skywalker,
model.
Ellie, Captain Marvel? Man, you're out of here, man.
Aside from all that
but
JJK shit,
listen, man.
Is he getting his
I
Twitter
don't know
fingers
about
ready?
I don't know about y'all, but the moment a woman in a manga got blue hair, she a good character to me. So it don't even matter what y'all talking about.
Don't worry.
You got the blue hair, it don't matter.
Yeah, that's
She's a
with
great
pink
character.
hair.
Nigga said,
aside from like all that JJK shit that brought like that came out of the, yeah, I guess she got some good conversations out of like the whole like women in anime and manga, because like that Dede shit like it bugs me out. And then I go like read a manga like I just finished Nana, the one that's been on hiatus for a while. Shit, like it's night and day how these niggas write females, and then you go watch something like shit like Nana. It's like it's fucking crazy. Like the way niggas be disrespecting manga, like it's crazy. But
yeah, bro. Like, if y'all say Kubo over-sexualizes females, then yeah, he did. He was wild. He drew like 80% of his women with big ass titties. But
yep.
To say that they weren't good characters at all is just false. It's completely false. And there's a lot of characters in Bleach that have more to their character and have more nuance in how they move and their emotions and how they process things than the Jujutsu Kaisen females. Because let's keep it a buck. There's only like 3, maybe 4 good Jujutsu Kaisen females that have been expected somewhat.
Nigga, there's
there's
like 6 women, period. So
I like Maya a lot.
I was making fun of Corey about this yesterday. This man Corey said my top 3 JJKP. I was like, nigga, like 6 of them. they're not even enough to make this.
Hey man, you get some make a video out of it.
Yeah.
Well. Listen, they all cool, man. There ain't nothing wrong with them. I think they all have solid foundation, but I can't say they good or bad because they ain't done nothing yet. In the context of it, just ain't enough happened.
None of them have really had anything that's really moved the needle for me to say, "Oh, Gege writes female characters so exceptionally well." Like, no.
Yeah, nothing happened. And I think people just because the type of, you know, the types of anime and manga that they consume, the moment they see something that don't fall into one of those tropes or one of those stereotypes, they're like, all right, it's good. No, it's just different, but that don't make it good.
Hey, it's like I said, bro. Jujutsu Kaisen is a shiny new toy in Annie Twitter. You say anything about it that's not praise, these niggas will malfunction.
It also depends on who, who voices are being heard, who voices propping those series up. That's important.
It better not be me, because they'll get me the fuck out of there.
Nah, it's not you. But there's certain niggas that matter.
Me.
There are certain niggas that matter more than others.
They hate me.
Yeah, you're a pariah, bro. Work on that hate like Sasuke.
Yes,
get any Twitter villain.
Female characters can only be good if they fucking fighting. Yeah, that's already freaking. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to comment on it any further. Just
where's the lie?
Take care.
Yeah. Let's talk about this. Itagi, she be fighting. Hold on, all right. Hanakawa, she can't fight for shit. You might be onto something, nigga. Like, hold on.
They don't give
my role. I accept it, bro. I know.
They don't give Tatsumaki for One Punch Man this credit. She be fighting.
2 more years until
she the second strongest hero.
We'll see.
Shit. Uh-oh. Well, that's because nobody read it.
Yo, I have not read Punch Man since 2018.
What
and that I don't like it anymore is chapters are too long, bro.
I actually never liked
just be
OPM like
freestyling, drawing 100-page chapters. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
You know what? That's how fucked up. One Punch Man is one of the few things that I read that I become less interested when the action starts. Like, I like when they're just digging around. He's like, fuck, grocery sales and shit like that. But like, oh, they're fighting. I roll my eyes.
I don't know. Atomic Samurai be going crazy.
I literally haven't read that shit since I caught up reading the one manga, like one original manga back in whatever year that was. I don't give a fuck about a One Punch Man, bro. It means nothing to me. Not a goddamn thing. All my friends want to do is talk about who the fuck can this nigga Saitama can and can't be. Just leave me alone. I don't care. Mob up.
Yeah, that's the most disappointing part, because One Punch Man has a lot of, I wouldn't say themes, not even to be like elitist or anything, but it has like a lot of nice themes going on. It makes it an enjoyable read. And then the only thing niggas take away from it is, strongest Saitama really? Can he beat Goku? Who can beat him? Like, damn, bro. You niggas not pay attention?
Oh, I already told you it's a picture book and they're not looking, boy. Don't make no sense.
The funniest part is Saitama don't even be getting screen time like that. It be centered around everybody else.
Oh man, yeah, it's
Happy by Naoki Urasawa is underrated. It's good. I like it. Shout out to Kaku Kikuko. They're cool. She's cool. I've read most of Nosawa's series. I don't think there's any I haven't read. I haven't finished them all, but I've read them all. I think I'll have to check though. If it's new, if the newer it is, the less likely I've checked it out though.
Can we talk about this stupid ass discourse that these dweebs having on the timeline talking about Smutwa don't got any content. Nigga. What's going on here?
Nigga, what discourse are you seeing? Nigga, the fuck?
You ain't seen that? Yo, good for you.
I haven't seen any of that, actually.
Nah, freaking.
What side of Twitter are you on, cuz?
I lost all my smut niggas, yo. When I deleted my old account, I lost
Hey, man. Listen, this man's Cypher, bro. This nigga is so sassy. Why is he always backhanding us like this? Come out of the woodwork just to disrespect us. See, Cypher, that's why nobody watched 16, brother. This is all your fault.
Respect 16, bro.
No, but go ahead, continue, Sibby. Fuck what that nigga Cypher was saying. He don't run nothing around here. He a background character.
Freaking.
And he was character.
I see a lot of folk talking about Smutwa don't got no substance, so I ain't reading it. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Nigga,
Kubo told them niggas today they don't like bad bitches. we get it. Kubo said everything. He said everything in that one small little sentence that he said in that interview.
One Punch.
He said y'all niggas don't like bad bitches.
Mid. I like that. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it goes back to.
We not talking about One Punch Man right now. We're talking about Smut.
I just read the chat, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, it goes back to the whole freaking universal scale for everything. Like, bro, did you not hear what you just said? You literally said the word smut and then substance in the same sentence. What's going on? Like, son, you know what the meaning of smut is? So why you coming here thinking you're gonna get some freaking psychological?
It's crazy though, Sibby, because you can still get that. So what the fuck are they talking about? Yeah, there's some series like, yeah, I'm just here to see them fucking Kang. I want to see your back get blown off. That's it. But there's tons where they actually dive into the romance and drama and psychology and the psychology of being, heartbroken and things of that nature. So what are we really doing, Or somebody who's addicted to sex. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like there's tons of series that tackle things like that anyway. So it's not even like weird for us to see that in something with smut in it. But you're right. Like, what the fuck did you pick this up for? You're here to see ass.
That actually goes back to the freaking very first topic we were talking about with freaking broadening your horizons, because naturally folk are making that conclusion just based off of one very specific subsection of the genre from one country.
Because I didn't even know people like some people actually gravitate to like BDSM, S&M, whatever type stuff. In a means to kind of explore themselves in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're somebody who is constantly in charge, you're the boss, you run the show, you got your own company, but you relinquish all that power in the bedroom and like what that does to a person. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of interesting things there that I never even considered until I got to some of these series anyway. So you would be surprised. You would be. There's tons of smut I've read where I've felt like I learned a little something or whatever.
Yeah, they just specifically talking about whatever freaking.
Hey, listen. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, they just talking about whatever freaking Korean smart webtoon that came out like 7 months ago that you can find on your little freaking R18 sites, and then freaking coming up generalizing the entire genre. And it's like, first of all,
man, listen, me and Simi learn new things every day when we read this, son.
Yes, sir.
I be coming telling him all the story. First of all, why all the Korean niggas got this bold haircut? What is wrong with these niggas? Why they won't diversify their haircut? This is sickening to me.
Oh man,
they got that.
Second of all this self-insert shit is disgusting. You telling me a nigga that's 6 feet tall got the body of a god and a humongous dick don't get women? What the fuck? What are you talking about? Niggas just be lying. Nah, I ain't no pause, nigga. I said what I said.
Wow.
But it's like, nah, it's like, son, this you could classify this little realm as quote unquote low tier smut, right? Like bottom of the barrel. We're here for one very specific thing. You know you are. So why are you coming to the timeline chatting about some it got no substance? Who are you trying to fool? Because it's not me. But trust me, I promise you're not fooling me.
But this also
what's going on here?
Back to me where I think that's like, oh, you see this guy right here, since he tweeted this is a man of quality and culture. He's not here for the things like smut and etchy. He cares about the writing, the characters, the world building, the lore. That's my kind of guy. Follow. Here's a cloud token, friend. Like I think that pays into
Turn it for
Nigga talking like Macho Man Randy Savage.
I don't know where that voice came from. But
yeah, he is a cloud token.
Oh my god!
Listen, I don't know, man. It is what it is. It's fine, man. Like I don't know. At the end of the day, like one of the things that I just want all people who like fuck with me to just understand, like, yo, have fun, enjoy yourself. Don't worry about all this shit.
Absolutely fucking not. What the fuck?
Like,
why does nigga think he can tell me what to do? Like have fun.
Like imagine, right? You know, you're on a TL, you're like, yo, I like JoJo. It's like, oh, this shit's stupid whack. Anyways, JoJo's cool. Like I like when they do like, you know, like just have fun. Well, don't worry about
man,
like,
it's funny that y'all think.
I feel like I watch arguments happen, and I'm like, I feel like no one here is having a good time. They're just they're just yelling at each other. You're stupid, dumb, One Piece fan, My Hero bitch. Oh, ugly goop. Like, bro, are you guys okay over there? This is a manga, man.
But listen, bro. Let me tell you what that one girl tweet said that changed everything. Because I 100% agree. Let people enjoy things. Well, I enjoy being a hater, so I'm gonna do that. And you know what? And that's what I'm running with. That's what Cypher be doing. You don't hear this nigga Cypher in here? He be having the time of his life. Backhand compliment us.
You don't even be taking part in the conversation, nigga. Let's go.
P discussion ass shit's bad. I listen, I do my best. I really do.
I can't imagine Cypher in school. He be backsassing everybody.
I don't be talking in school, nigga. We in there now. Going on. Don't fuck any of these niggas.
Cool. I do my best to make my content something you can get away from.
I felt that though. I felt that though, Cypher. That was real nigga shit.
I can't speak on it though. I don't know if everyone cares. I think people care about the toxicity. So.
Wait, what happened?
Oh no, you said that like One Piece discussion is just ass in general and whatever. But I agree with that.
Now that me and Simi read it, it's good again.
Yeah, it's about
it's good again. It's like I said, bro. Once Wano is over, and their daddy doesn't do what they think he's gonna do, they're either gonna do one or two things. They're gonna call One Piece mid, and their headcanon is going to explode and say that Oda doesn't know what he's doing, and continue to read it, or they're just gonna drop the shit. And once that happens, once they get their little frustrating temper tantrum out, they're gonna have fun again. Cause all this shit really started in Whole Cake, and it transitioned to Wano. Cause all this Zoro Sanji BS going into one thing or another and saying that Zoro's this, Zoro's that. Like, damn, niggas really don't read One Piece for anything else.
No. It's the point where like when I made that Sanji video with the Sanji Zoro thing, some people were like, "This is like we need more of this like in the community." And it's like
and niggas were in your comments doing Zoro versus Sanji Discord.
Oh yeah.
I seen that shit. I was like, bro.
Yeah, it didn't help. It was kind of ironic, but it was just I don't know. Like I actually don't think I'm the best One Piece YouTuber I know. I think I'm okay, but only thing I could say is like I think the One Piece content I make is not like the other people's for the most part, and I don't think the same way they do. And I probably don't think the same way they do because I don't even I don't even like talking to them about One Piece anyway. So I just talk with certain people and then I kind of keep to myself. See, Tower God's different. Tower God, I legitimately think, as far as English speakers that I've seen, like my shit is the best. But One Piece, I don't think my content's the best at all.
You just gotta get on there, shake your ass with the fucking straw hat on top of your ass. You gotta balance it on your ass. And
I gotta see. Anytime I see a Zoro or Sanji panel, I have to stop what I'm doing for 5 minutes and overanalyze it. You know. Cap. Everyone else sucks. I don't believe that. But I appreciate it. I just do my. Like I said, I just do my best, man. I do my best. I just put it out there, and whoever likes it, they like it. I do my best. I don't even stress about numbers and analytics anymore. Like this video that I put out, actually no. I guess like it got as many views as it got is because I think Thing tweeted out what he tweeted out. But because usually videos like that don't really they're somewhere in the 200s. I'm just talking about some story shit. Honestly, if Tower or God is not in the title, it's just a slow build. It's mad funny. Like if I put a Tower God video, I could check it in an hour and about 500 views. Anything else, I could look back in 2 days and I could be at 200. You never.
Yeah, know. That freaking that brand is like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it is.
They're really not clicking nothing else unless they see that homeless MC.
The characterization, thematical destruction, equilibrium of the last OP chapter. I told you, he said equilibrium. Well, equilibrium's off. Must be the lithium.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I did that. I'm just trying to have some fun. That's all. I'm trying to myself. Now that I know we're not allowed to, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Who the fuck gonna beat my ass?
The over sexualization of sex.
There you go. There you go.
And I'm here for the way Oda draws women. All right. Yeah, give me that Coke bottle, that Pepsi.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yo,
the Yeezys going crazy. Top tier.
It's funny you mentioned that because people were using that one SBS where he draws the two melons in the stick or whatever. And people go, you fans have no right to take part in this conversation when your mangaka does this, and it's like, okay, bro.
And then I'm just like, none of y'all write women well, anyways. For the most part, I think you all suck, but let me just keep my mouth shut. Not get in there again. I don't read manga. Honestly, if I read manga and there's like really, really, really dope female characters that I like aside from just like maybe like aesthetic and like being raw or something, that's just some icing on the cake. I don't go there for that. The same way I don't read manga to see black people, and if I do, I know we're gonna have big lips, dark as fuck, like Mr. Popo. Like I just
hey, y'all heard that?
I accept reality.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that?
I accept reality.
Don't read manga to see black people. Get them out of here.
Now, if I pick up an Image comic book or something, yeah, I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get some quality. I'm gonna get Micah Half-Wolf.
There's like one good black manga.
She fucking go. I'm gonna get characters like Willa from Skyward, Black too. Yes sir. Like bro, I know where to look to find what I want. I don't go somewhere, looking for something that I know I'm not gonna get. It's just an exercise in futility as far as I'm concerned.
Speaking, that's the thing.
Like one good black manga, and that shit got canceled, boy.
I'm like, bro, you were really reading freaking Japanese comic books for boys and complaining about freaking female representation. Now, this point is not saying that they can't do better. They can do better. But the whole thing is, there are other fucking demographics. And there is a whole slew of freaking magazines that have talented authors of both genders that do the shit better. Why are we still?
I get what you're saying, But like when there's a bitch like just off to the side screaming at like the MC's name for 300 fucking chapters, it gets annoying, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, that shit is fucking annoying. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. It absolutely do get annoying, but it's like, son, they're showing in Jump. They've been running this back for how many years? What we doing here?
Yeah, no. At some point, you gotta know what you're getting, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit is fine.
Listen, man.
They had Haru and
They should just do. They should just do what real niggas do. They should just do what real niggas did in the '90s. Just don't have no women in your manga whatsoever, or the bare minimum.
Out.
You don't need them.
It is
just have one.
History Month, please.
Women's History Month?
Listen, bro. When did I say something? When did I say something bad about them? I said just don't have none of them in there.
Oh my god, we get
Nigga, double down on it, bro.
Bro, I didn't say nothing bad about them. I didn't call them out there.
That is saying something bad, bro. You say,
bro, how? Bro. You fucking read Baki. There's like 3 women in there. Guess what? It's just nigga throwing hands.
A sports anime goes. There's only one manager.
Nobody could say nobody could say the women were written bad. Nobody can say that they were fucking misrepresented. And none of that. You know why? Because in that particular manga, you didn't need them.
Yo, Araki with part 5, he knew what he was doing. Just have Trish in there. That's it. No one else can complain. We good.
And it's still ass. That's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I love her.
Oh Jesus! What was that?
Somebody Iron Reaver Soul stealing their
Nah, that's it. I can't even say that. I'm the nigga other than that nigga over there who love women the most. So that's not true. I love women. You just don't need them in that particular type of manga.
Like I said, I know where to look.
Yeah. Okay, man. You on notice. You on notice, buddy.
The Baki mangaka's a woman? Is that true?
Nah, he's thinking of.
No, his daughter.
Yeah, his daughter who are B stars. He's a nigga.
His daughter writes B stars? That's wrong.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I've been told you that.
You might have, but it probably didn't click because you said Baki. You might have said Baki, and whatever the fuck you said after that, I did not listen.
I'm crying.
I hate to hear it.
She saw her dad. She saw her dad write in manga. She said, "You know what? I'm gonna write about some furries." She funny as hell.
I'm sorry. I gotta do better. I do that. I've said the Baki. All right, I'm good.
Baki.
And then my mind just goes, June.
Grappolo.
No neuron activation.
Yeah, Keisuke Itagaki, he's a nigga. His daughter's the one who fucking writes B stars. But nah, Vince Wyland. But nah, I'm saying like,
bro, what did I do, son?
Nah, you wildin', bro.
Elsewhere, please.
What did I do?
You complain about women like you complain about Nintendo, my nigga. That's what you be doing.
What did I complain about women? What?
Nigga really said don't include no woman in manga, son. And then said you said nothing wrong.
I said in that particular genre, you didn't need them. I was trying to help Cypher out. This nigga said, I don't want women. Yeah, he said, I don't want women screaming on the side for 300 cats. That's not got a solution.
Ultimately,
I with a solution, and nobody wanted
have the female casting characters that I really like, and I just kept them.
You gonna have a slice of life manga with no women? Well, at that point, my bro, you might be writing a yaoi, bro.
Back in college, that's when I started watching a lot of stuff with like a predominantly female cast to see like can Japan just do this right? And I just kind of look at all.
No, never did.
And they shot maybe 20% from the field. I found some shit, but it was like far.
We watched that lesbian ecchi. What was that shit called?
Valkyrie Drive?
Sakura Kiss? Oh.
No, not that. That's
Sakura Trick. I just lost myself.
We watched Valkyrie Drive.
That shit was cute as fuck. I don't give a fuck what anyone tells me.
It was Valkyrie Drive. There was no men in there.
Not a single.
It was cool. It was cool.
Shit.
No problem.
Sakura Trick Raw though. Queen's Blade? No, I'm gonna stop.
Hey, that's raw.
We watched that too. Wait, was there men in there? Like a couple, I guess.
The head type team gonna hit different one day. Don't worry, it's gonna come. It's gonna come.
Because there was. Because didn't that one wife have a husband? Like at the very end.
Yes, sir. Shonen Eye, let's go. Shout out to Lychee Club.
Freaking and fucking Iki Tosin. Listen, man. Y'all talk about bad. Oh, women character only be 5. She's throwing hands, son. Iki Tosin right there. These niggas killing each other. They stab each other in the eye.
Yeah, for no reason. For no reason.
That shit wrong. It's like 3 niggas total in there.
Listen, man, I love the bad bitches in the manga, even in the shonen manga. I mean, you throw me a couple of Cooters in there, a couple of Yandere, I'm good. That's all I be needing.
Read Monstrous.
Oh shit.
If you want to see an extremely good female cast, that's all I got for y'all.
Yeah, they be going through it too, suffering path. Nana,
let's go.
You want to read?
Yeah.
You want to read the Vagabond of Josai manga?
That really might be that, because like I love Nana, but bro,
that should never end.
He gone, bro.
I told you I keep the same energy. Someone asked me like Black Lagoon, I said yes, but it's made because it don't come out. I have to keep the same energy. I can't be.
The anime completed though. We in there. It don't matter. Loophole. We in there. We got the loophole. Don't worry. I got you.
Listen, man. I love Black Lagoon.
Completed.
I read the light novels when she had to dress up in BDSM. She was raw. The picture. Come on, man. Stop.
The light novel of BDSM, and wait, did it have a picture attached to it?
Yeah. Because some light novels have pictures in them, a little bit, a couple. So yeah, you can find that picture though. If you probably just type in Revy.
Listen, bro, if you gonna tell me that the woman dressed up in a costume, I want to see the visual of some kind.
I'm telling you, there's a picture of it.
I heard you. I was talking to Sibby. I heard what you said. I want the picture. Kind of hurt my feeling when there's no picture.
Use his imagination.
Nah, fuck that, dude. We in 2020. We in 2021. Nigga, fuck all that flowery language shit. I gotta fucking imagine it in my head. Nigga, put the picture right there.
Iron artist, nigga.
Fuck all that, dude. Until they make a device that will transport the image in my head onto the paper, no, draw that motherfucker. I need that.
I'm in the mud,
bro. Y'all really be doing this like right? It is so crazy. Cause if that machine come out, don't ask to borrow mine. I'm gonna just look at you. Remember when you were hating? Yeah, you gonna ask to borrow. Y'all gonna ask.
I'm fucking weak.
Why all mothers and manga gotta be wholesome? That's not true at all. You ain't reading enough manga.
That ain't true. The fuck?
You see Josuke's
mom is a fucking drunk.
Have you seen shit like him? Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, they mom. Oh boy, that was different, son.
Abuse, nigga. That's a different level.
Abuse on real form. Like they weren't even trying to hide it. They ain't trying to dress it up at all. She was the worst.
Who?
The mom that Kill la Kill.
She was OD wildin'.
That was it. She was OD.
She went criminal wild.
Like domestic abuse, child abuse, sexual abuse. She was just rewriting the criminal record book. She was like, I'm finna do it all, nigga.
I wouldn't know. I dropped that shit. That shit was garbage.
That all being said, this is gonna be a stream month for the most part and premiere. So this discussion stuff.
Yeah, dude. Yusuke's mom, she was a single mom. You don't almost never see that.
We're gonna start
not like that.
We're gonna start on a Monday. I think Monday we'll start with probably the Crow stream. I want to do that, and then I want to do the sports one that we have planned, and then we'll just go from there. See what happens. There's a Yonko discussion I want to do. I want to do the Red Witch versus Silver Dwarfs, whatever the fuck, however long that takes.
Red Witch once. The conversation over. Thank you.
Beat somebody at woo boy, about to beat some midget.
Oh, I want to do a Annie Manga Heads live. I want to do a Mario
Return of the Annie Manga Head.
Live. So yeah, pretty much all the podcasts, and then plus other stuff. Cause I'm not editing shit this month. I'm gonna just talk. Then I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for joining
Nigga
us.
said,
Kubo was
I'm
right.
just talking.
Peace out.
Y'all got anything to say? It's too late. I'm joking. Go ahead.
Nope, nothing to say. That's it. Industry.
My footage.
Ada Wong is whack.
Oh yeah, she absolutely is.
Claire, she
Better.
better. Shout out to Barry the GOAT. That is Wesker. Barry forever the GOAT. Shout out to Barry. Ada Wong is literally the only femme fatale character that's fucking whack. Like, what? How'd you do this? You just whack.
That's actually a feed.
It's like, anyways, farewell.